All right, guys, it's been a crazy couple of days. I talked about leaving Discord. I'm going to leave Discord, but the question has been, where will I go? I know that a handful of you want to stay in touch, and I know that everyone's trying to find their own solutions to some corporate bullshit right now. I have looked at many options. In the last video, we got a ton of good comments about like alternatives. A lot of people are going over to Stoat. Some people are using XMPP. Some people are heading over to Irk. It's everyone's kind of scrambling and trying different things. I've been on Matrix for the last couple of days, just kind of hanging out in the most popular server, kind of seeing how things are. And I have concerns. It's fine as a long-term option. I just don't know that it's fine for me. They do a lot of encryption, which I super don't care about, which leads it to feel a little bloated and like slow in syncing and stuff like that. Also, the protocol itself is developed primarily by one very corporate corporation. And while the protocol is open and we can all build things for it, I don't know that it has the right vibe. It was very easy to bridge Matrix with Discord. Basically just add a bot on each side and run one command. And now everything I say in the Matrix channel goes to the Discord. Everything that you say in the Discord goes to the Matrix channel. So that was really easy to set up. While Matrix servers are federated, which means that I can connect to your server and we can read each other's messages, the account mobility is not a thing. So if I want to make an account on your server and have that be my home server, I have to make a new account. I can't take all my contacts with me or anything like that. Self-hosting a Matrix instance seems kind of heavy for the laptop that I use to host things. And really, in general, everything that I saw while I was looking at these different services, it felt like what I wanted was text chat with a side of voice and video. And I did not super care about like roles and avatars and emojis and all those sorts of things. I think that people can just interact with people and you don't actually need a 1,000-person server. I'm not a big fan of 1,000-person servers. So what I've landed on for now is, one, just being in the wind a little bit, but also I'm just going to keep the IRC server up and I'm going to use Jitsi to do voice and video should anyone want to play through voice and video. Roll20 has its own built-in voice and video. Steam has its own voice chat, so if we play Tabletop Simulator or something like that, totally has it there. People who have spent more than 10 minutes with me have my phone number, so like just call me, The best way to reach me is email. I have like 5 different emails out there, but I will give you the real one at the end of this video. The IRC has several advantages that are not necessarily as prevalent with the other options. So I have a web client that you can just go to on the website. It's just website.crabsoft.download/irk. And that will get you to a web client. You don't need an account. You just set your nickname and you join. And then we can talk. Why does it need to be more complicated than that? Equally, if you are more invested in the community and you want to like hang out all the time, you can get a dedicated IRC client that has features that you personally care about. Things like message history or colors, pictures, animated GIFs. There are a wide variety of IRC clients because it's been around for decades. It's also light enough that I can self-host it and I can just make decisions for myself about my code of conduct and my data practices. They're really bad. And all that sort of thing. It's not like I'm leaving the internet. It's not like I'm unavailable. There are plenty of ways that we can chat. I'm just not going to do it physically on Discord. If you want to bridge your Discord to my IRC, that's a thing, by the way. There are 1,001 ways for us to communicate, and Discord just isn't going to be one of them. Let's just have a conversation about where you would like to see me, and we'll do that. I have one guy that said, hey, let's start emailing. So we're writing these long-form emails to each other. And it's so pleasant to await his next reply. So let's speedrun the places that you can find me currently. I am open to others. You can find me on Mastodon, at Crabsoft, at GamersTavern.online. You can email me, email me fk@crabsoft.download. Join the IRC and either @FK or use the word crab and I'll get a big loud ping that goes all throughout my house. All of those are available on the website where I post actual updates, not just bullshit day-to-day stuff. Website.crabsoft.download, or if you're fancy, www.crabsoft.download. I'm going to keep an eye on Matrix. I am willing to use Stoat. Basically, I just don't want to contribute to some massive corporation that's scanning everything with AI and trying to legitimize it. But I'm willing to try whatever it is that you like. Anyway, that's the update. See me on YouTube, catch me on the IRC, send me an email, maybe follow me on Mastodon.